I felt like I had to protect myself from being hurt from people that I love. But I couldn't figure out how I was gonna make it. The role, she was like, treat people how you want to be treated. And that is always how I think about it.
It looks like Alicia Keys didn't just stay silent. She openly addressed speculation connected to her marriage with Swizz Beatz, and the internet immediately took notice, turning private whispers into a public conversation that spread across every platform, sparking reactions, debates, and endless theories. What began as small rumors quickly evolved into a trending story as fans dug through old posts, cryptic captions, and much of it stems from online conversations rather than confirmed facts. Still, the story has fueled heated debates, with some claiming hidden scandals, while others insist it's just exaggerated fan theories that gain traction because of how public figures live under constipated relationship dynamics continues to spread across social media. Some fans online believe the over-the-top romantic gestures may have been more than
people we haven't seen in a long time. You know, this is a night of art, supporting the Met as artists and collectors ourselves, and we just want to have fun and just have a New York state of mind.
Of course, you have so many big New York records.
For many fans, the recent talk about a supposed secret engagement didn't come across as shocking at all. That only added more fuel to the fire as people debated whether past choices were resurfacing in unexpected ways. And this isn't the first time Swizz has had to address speculation, as years ago when similar whispers began, he jumped directly into the conversation online to firmly deny them. Even as public interest was heightened by Lala Anthony's own very public separation, and public reaction can turn even the smallest spark into a firestorm of conversation. Still, the online discussion didn't stay in the present alone. Fans circled back to the history of how Alicia and Swizz came together, with many referencing her own hit song, Interactions, trying to piece together a timeline that seemed more complicated than it first appeared, with some suggesting this wasn't a sudden outburst, but rather a situation that may have been unfolding quietly for years. While many on social media were shocked, amused, or simply entertained by the drama, others raised deeper questions about loyalty, trust, and how much of it seems like Swizz Beatz has always gone big when it comes to showing love for Alicia Keys. From collaborating on music that celebrated her talent and legacy, to grand gestures like luxury gifts and public shout-outs that had fans buzzing. But now, years later, the internet is revisiting those moments with a new lens, as speculation about complex love, suggesting they could have also been distractions from whispers happening behind the scenes, while others argue it's nothing more than people reading too much into unrelated events. Recently, chatter has making everything feel even more tangled. To further show his commitment at the time, Swizz reportedly went all out for Alicia's birthday, with a luxury gift that took months to prepare, an extravagant gesture that had fans talking just as much as the rumors themselves, proving how quickly the spotlight can shift in the world of celebrity relationships, where perception, timing, resurfaced with theories linking Alicia's name alongside Lala Anthony and even an unidentified woman. But as with most celebrity gossip, details remain unclear. Karma, to highlight the idea that what goes around eventually comes back around. A point of view means tension, and dramatic fan theories about repeating history, adding more fuel. Online chatter now even includes unverified claims about new complications, with some suggesting legal disputes and family challenges could be on the horizon. Though none of this has been formally confirmed, what's clear is that the public fascination with this story shows how easily speculation around celebrity relationships can snowball into larger narratives, where every glance, post, or gesture is dissected and interpreted as part of a bigger storyline. The recent wave of speculation around Alicia Keys.
Well, period, huh?
All right, so are you pulling it back? Ready?
Okay, I don't know how to do this.
You just go like this and you pull this.
Yeah, pull it back. Follow easier. Sheesh.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's. Sheesh.
It's crazy.
Nah, in person?
With some even describing it as the natural result of years of public and has accepted that narrative fully. With some voices online suggesting the situation reflects more of a pattern than an isolated rumor, as conversations around Alicia, Swizz, and Lala Anthony trend. Once again, social media users are connecting dots between grand public gestures. Whispers of behind the scenes public sees truly reflects what happens behind the scenes, especially since insiders claim Alicia may have noticed unusual patterns long before speaking out, such as late-night meetups or mysterious posts that in hindsight appear more telling, and Swizz Beatz has fans buzzing, especially because the rumors surfaced right after the couple publicly celebrated their 15th wedding anniversary, with glowing posts and polished images on social media, which made attention and subtle energy that people online believe has always been present, though never confirmed. And what makes it even more intriguing is how carefully the narrative seems to have been managed over time, with different names casually linked to the story, whether entrepreneurs scrutiny. Looking back, people point out older moments, red carpet appearances, interviews, and public outings, where interactions between Swizz and Lala drew curiosity, though nothing was ever confirmed, and most of it appeared simply friendly. Whether these narratives hold any truth or not, what's certain is that celebrity relationships always attract intense public attention, and fans often piece together fragments of interactions to create stories that may or may not reflect reality, which explains why every smile, glance, or public appearance can quickly spiral into a viral topic.
Looks of the night, bro. You know, you're not doing too bad yourself. You come through and shut it down every single time. Tell me what you both are looking forward to tonight.
Just having fun and seeing a lot of
Acquaintances, or mystery figures, none of which were ever directly confirmed or denied, allowing speculation to simmer and distract from the bigger picture, which in this case has always circled back to Swizz Beatz. Observers suggest that this pattern of letting rumours play out while never giving them fuel has almost worked like a quiet public relations strategy. But now that Alicia Keys herself has openly addressed matters, all the side chatter has been reframed, making people revisit not just the present moment, but also the history surrounding her marriage, including old claims from the past that continue to spark debate online. Fans recall how Swizz's divorce and quick remarriage years ago raised questions at the time, and even though the family has since presented a united and positive image, not everyone at the timing feel even more dramatic to observers online who quickly began connecting dots and revisiting old conversations. While some fans on social platforms claim there may be legal disputes or personal challenges happening behind the scenes, none of these details have been officially confirmed, and much of the discussion remains rooted in online chatter and theories. Still, what makes this narrative so compelling for many is how it ties into a longer history of fan speculation, dating back to when Alicia and Swizz first became a couple, through the public challenges of blended family dynamics, and even whispers about other names being linked to the story, including Lala Anthony. The engagement rumor that has followed her name continues to swirl online, leading some to believe there could be a bigger picture at play, while others dismiss it as coincidence, amplified by internet gossip. To many, it feels like a story of timing and perception, where grand gestures, anniversary celebrations, and polished family photos are weighed against whispers of hidden tension and questions of loyalty, creating a narrative that feels like history, repeating itself. But because this conversation lives mostly in the world of blogs, fan pages, and speculative comments, the truth remains blurred, leaving the public to wonder whether this is a carefully orchestrated long game, a coincidence of timing, or simply another example of how celebrity relationships are dissected under a microscope. Either way, the fascination around Alicia, Swizz, and Lala shows no sign of slowing down, as fans continue to debate whether the unfolding story is about karma, coincidence, or clever PR, proving once again that when it comes to high-profile couples, even the smallest details can turn into the internet's hottest topic.